Alright everybody, welcome back to another video playing in Challenger lobbies. Hard carrying Challengers actually. I think Riot saw like, nah, this Khazix is too good, this Khazix is too clean, we gotta put him in Challenger lobbies. So for the Challengers in this game, there was the Zed, the Senna, and on the enemy team, I believe it was the support, and then the ADC as well on the enemy team. And then there was two Grandmasters, and then there was four Master players. As right here, we get a pretty nice gank out on the Riven. We get the isolation damage, and we managed to pick up the kill. So I was actually really excited, man, that finally I managed to play in some Challengers and Grandmaster lobbies now. As right here, we did a little bit of farming, and then Shyvana gets a really nice gank off on my duel lane. Right here, we have to flash off, and we get the smite, we get the slow on the Nautilus, and because there was no minions in the tower range, the tower ended up focusing on Nautilus, and we managed to get the kill as Zed comes over. And this Zed was actually a really, really good player, so I think it was the Zed, the Tristana, and the Senna. They were trio Q. But I'm not exactly sure on the enemy team who was trio Q as well. As right here, the Inferno Drake spawns, and we had a pretty good early game. So we immediately just reset. We go for the Inferno Drake immediately. And I mean, this game is just a really, really nice game to just watch in terms of like how high elo, you know, how Challenger players are. And I have to say, man, I mean, in Challenger, I've played in multiple Challenger lobbies now, and I could say, man, they're still making very, very clumsy mistakes, as you'll see also in this game. It's just like forcing plays and like initiating fights that you don't have to. Like even in Challenger and high elo Grandmaster, they're still making these problems. So you don't have to worry. I think the biggest thing that separates, as right here, we get Shyvana really, really know we're on a killing spree. We managed to pick up the kill right there. I think the biggest difference out of everything, right? The biggest difference out of everything from Challenger players to low Masters, Diamonds, whatever the case may be, is number one, as right here we get some good damage on the Riven, but we managed to pick up the turret. So I would say worth good gank right there. The biggest difference is just the skill, 100% the skill, and then the game knowledge. I wouldn't even say game knowledge. They're really good at it, because at many times, like I said, they're still making clumsy mistakes. Like, so this, I believe this right here probably was my first lobby this season where I got some really high elo Grandmasters and Challengers. So this entire lobby, there were 4 Masters, so it was myself, and it was the Urgot. But of course, you know, this Urgot was a really good player as well. There's still that system that, like, for players performing well, they'll put you up in the higher ranks. I'm not sure what that system is called. But on the enemy team, they did have Challengers, 2 Challengers, and Grandmasters as well. And I believe the Grandmasters were about like 40 wins or along that line. As right here, the enemy team started to have a comeback, as we're just trying to do whatever we can with our ability. And right here, the Khazix oversteps, plays a little bit too aggressive, and we managed to get the kill. And right here, we try to hop out, but I really don't know what it was. I actually watched that play multiple times. It might have been the hook from the second ability from Nautilus that hit us while we were in the air, and then ended up canceling the jump from Khazix. So we actually end up dying right there. As right here, the Ice Drake spawns up. And this is kind of greedy of me, but I really wanted my blue buff, and my team did a really good job bringing out the Ice Drake. We just pick up the blue, managed to rotate over. We secure the dragon nice and easy. A huge team fight breaks out. Right here, we're just trying to isolate, just trying to play it very, very slow. Do whatever we can in isolation. And Riven again plays super, super aggressive, and we managed to pick up the kill nice and easy. So as you can see, right, a lot of these players, like, they're not low elo. Like, I wouldn't say this is low elo anymore, but the way they're engaging fights, the way they're forcing fights, even on the enemy team, you can see, right, it's just very like clumsy. Like, you would assume that they probably would play a bit safer, but no, you know, it's the same mistakes over and over, no matter where. And this Zed right here, he gets caught, and they manage to pick up the kill on him. They get the shot down on Zed. And of course, this Zed was a high elo player as well, probably about 70. I'm not sure, but in the end of the game, we will check it out. I do look at everyone's profile, so we will be able to see. As right here, we're just kind of hovering around, just trying to see. Okay, play around the isolation. We pop ultimate, jump in, secure the kill on Riven. And watching this back, I definitely could have played a little bit more aggressive. Instead of jumping out with the jump reset, maybe look to try and jump onto the Kai'Sa maybe, or play a little bit more aggressive. But I was just a bit scared. I didn't want to get CC'd by Nautilus. As right here, we pick up the kill on Nautilus and Kai'Sa. So pretty much right here, the team was saying, let's go for Baron. And I actually was down for it. But at the same time, I had a feeling, I was like, okay, there's 4 of us. They have Shyvana, they have Irelia. They can definitely make a play for it. I actually felt very, very uncomfortable during this. I really just wanted to fight. So I think because I was so indecisive, they end up getting the steal. Again, it's just my indecisive at times like this, right? As Irelia gets a double kill and Shyvana manages to steal the Baron Nash, I was like, man, we shouldn't have done it. Basically, what I felt was we were 4 players against 2. We just let them come in, we force a fight, we kill them, we can secure the Baron. That's kind of what I was thinking. That's what I was leaning towards. But my team, they really just wanted to force Baron. And so because I was very indecisive, I lost focus on the Baron. The enemy team ended up stealing it. But overall, we were doing pretty good. We were still in the game, even though the enemy team did pick up Baron. As right here, our red buff spawns. We really want to just get it before any team fight happens, just to help us out a little bit more in those team fights. Another team fight breaks out. We're really, really late to it, but we just make it in time. We throw a slow as Shyvana, I'm not sure, that's Nautilus, pops his stasis. And right here, we play this super, super bad. So basically what I wanted to do was get the jump reset on Nautilus, get the kill on Shyvana, but Senna manages to pick up the double kill. And then again, another bad play by me. Just absolutely stupid play by me, because I thought I could get the isolation damage on Irelia. That's really what I thought. It's like one shot, boom, she'll be dead. And you can see I typed to my team, I was like, my bad, I should have just went for the dragon. I shouldn't have forced anything, should have just went straight to the dragon. Bad play, bad force by me. Nonetheless, we're still in this game. We still have 3 drakes, so I'm like, okay, this is great. We're still going really well. And then right here, just hovering around, right? So a lot of these games, when you get to the mid and late game, it's just super slow. It's really just, okay, who makes the first mistake? If a team makes the first mistake, then pretty much the game is lost. So even though we have 3 dragons, we can still lose this game. So right here, I'm just hovering around. I'm just trying to make sure, okay, I don't do anything stupid. If we can catch somebody, then that's great. Right here, Senna gets engaged on by Shyvana, uses her ultimate, and then flash. And then right here, because the enemy team, of course, they were super impatient, Urgot gets a beautiful ultimate on Shyvana, and then right there, we're just slowing it down little by little. And just like that, we secure the kill on Shyvana. So pretty much just like nothing's happening. But because the enemy team got really, really impatient, and we managed to secure Shyvana, we pick up Baron, and then from there, it's pretty much GG. We jump over, we get the slow on Nautilus, we secure the kill on Nautilus, get stunned by Irelia, but then right here, we just use our slows, we jump in. We don't manage to get the kills. Do we get the kills? As Zed picks up the kill on Kai'Sa. And then from there, it's pretty much just split push, try to push in some lanes, and secure the win. So as you can see, like when you get to mid and late game, it's just really slow. You know, it's just, okay, who makes the first mistake? And then from there, you know, it's pretty much GG. And then I think you saw right there, you know, Shyvana was a great example. Just got very, very impatient. And then right here, the Elder Drake spawns, but my Urgot is lurking around waiting for the enemy team to walk in. So this is exactly what I wanted to do right here at the Baron. Secure the kill on Irelia, get the kill Shyvana, get another kill on the Riven, and pretty much the enemy team just decides to FF after that. We don't even have to get the Elder Drake. About right here, I believe, yes, the enemy team FFs. And we managed to secure the win nice and easy. Hard carrying challenger players, man. Not really. The Zed played really well, but you know, I'll use it in the thumbnail, title, just for some clickbait. So please don't be mad, just some little clickbait. As right here, I'll kind of go out to the game, and we are on a winning streak actually. So +1, we're at 14 wins right now. MVP goes to Zed, played really well. So not a really high kill game, as you see, but definitely a lot of fun, as the Urgot did 19k, the Zed did 35k damage. So right here, the Urgot is Masters just alongside me. The Zed, the enemy, I believe this is the enemy, the mid, and then yes, so as you can see, the ADC Challenger, Nautilus Challenger, and then of course the Zed Challenger, the Tristana Grandmaster, and then the Senna Challenger. So a pretty stacked lobby in my opinion, you know. And this Senna was absolutely insane. Top 1 Janna and top 1 Lux, and I was like, wait, what? I gotta look again. Hope you all enjoyed. Peace.